Good morning, everyone. Well, there is a chance of rain during the day today, but the good chance of rain and the chance for severe storms, that looks to be during the evening hours. So let's time it out for you in your Thursday forecast, sponsored by NIPSCO. 8 a.m. Do have to mention the chance for isolated showers and weak storms, but I will say the better chance around the Chicago area. So for the morning commute, if you're driving into the city, more likely that you're going to encounter rain than if you're staying in Northwest Indiana. Now for Northwest Indiana, it looks like the best chance for these isolated showers and storms. Not a guarantee you're going to see rain, but I do think some rain is going to be around, and it'll probably mostly be showers, but could a couple of weak storms pop up? Yes. Most likely time, it looks like about 10, 11, noon. I know it's not everybody seeing rain. And then look what happens when we get to 2 o'clock. Kind of quiets down again, and then the chance of rain is real low. We're just talking about stray showers, maybe a stray storm, and temperatures are going to be really comfortable. Most of us are going to reach the upper 70s, except right next to the lake. Temperatures getting stuck in the mid 70s. Do have to mention, though, once we get into the afternoon hours, it is going to be windy. Gusts 30, 35 miles per hour are going to be common, but still not seeing any severe storms. I think the earliest a severe storm could begin to pop up in the region is 5 o'clock, but I will say at 5 o'clock, not only the chance of severe storms, but the chance of storms in general is higher, once again, around the Chicago area. So just like for the morning commute today, I have to say for the homebound commute, more likely that you're going to encounter storms if you're driving home from Chicago. If you're just in the region, notice the chance is higher in Chicago than in the region. So it looks like the peak for us in the region is probably going to be about 7, 8, 9 o'clock. Because that's when the cold front is going to be working over us. So heavy rain and lightning looking common 7, 8, 9 o'clock this evening. I do have to mention the chance for some damaging wind and hail as well. So you can see the front starting to push in around 7 o'clock. By 9 o'clock, almost clear of us, almost. I think we'll probably be past the peak, but I want to keep in the chance for severe storms, possibly as late as 11 o'clock this evening. Now, at 11 o'clock, no more strong storms, no more severe storms. The chance of damaging wind, hail going away. But I still think there could be some lingering weak storms. And the only reason that I'm mentioning that is because we did see some heavy rain yesterday, and then we're going to have another round of heavy rain. And though these weak storms won't produce any damaging wind or hail, they could still produce some heavy rain and lightning. And if that heavy rain falls in a spot where the ground is really saturated, maybe a few flooded roads. So I want to keep in the chance for some weak storms, 11 o'clock, 1 a.m. Notice temperatures getting cooler and cooler. Still an outside chance for a thunderstorm at 1 a.m. I do think by 3 a.m. though, notice now temperatures upper 40s, low 50s. It is too chilly for any thunderstorms. These will just be, at this point, probably just isolated showers. So when are we going to completely dry out? Well, I do have to mention, for the Friday morning commute, there is an outside chance you could encounter a stray shower for the morning commute. It's a low chance, though. I think it is more likely you have a dry morning commute, but I've got to leave in the chance for a few stray showers through the early morning hours tomorrow, but I do think by 10 a.m., probably still going to be cloudy, but it does look completely dry, finally, in the region. All right, so to summarize, again, the possibility of some isolated showers and storms until 5 o'clock this afternoon, but things definitely looking stormy after 5 o'clock, and particularly highlighting 5 o'clock in the afternoon to 11 o'clock evening. That's the window of opportunity for damaging wind, hail, and yes, there is a very small chance of tornadoes. So heavy rain and lightning looking common from 5 o'clock this afternoon until 11 o'clock this evening. Biggest thing I'm concerned about in these storms, I tell you what, I think gusts and these thunderstorms are going to be over us this evening. Gusts around 40 miles per hour are going to be common, but I got to leave in the chance from there for gusts as high as 60 miles per hour. That's what I'm most concerned about. The chance for hail is lower than the chance for damaging wind. Certainly some pea-sized hail a possibility, but I think the biggest hail we'd see is penny size. I don't think there'll be as much hail as there will be those strong winds. The chance for an EF0 or EF1 tornado, which is technically a weak tornado, but even a weak tornado, you can still get winds as high as 100 miles per hour. We certainly don't want that. And the chance is very low, but technically not zero during the evening hours. And then after 11 o'clock, no more chance for tornadoes, hail, damaging wind. But until from 11 o'clock until 3 a.m. tonight, with some lingering weak storms around that could still dump some heavy rain. Do need to mention that the chance of flooding is certainly not high. It is very low. And I think most in the region are probably only going to see a half an inch to an inch of rain, but I do think a few spots will end up seeing 2 inches of rain. And if that 2 inches of rain comes down a low-lying or poorly drained location, then yes, we could get a few flooded roads.